Eating good, feeling good, where my heart been.
Hey. Welcome back to the Night Brother Show. What's going on, Natural? How you feeling, brother?
Peace and love, brother. Doing well. And yourself, how's it going?
Man, great, man. It's been another awesome day. I'm thankful and grateful as always, and grateful to be back here again with the Night Brothers, man.
Hey, man.
As always.
Glad to see you, man. And glad to be here. Peace and love, Mimi. Peace and love, Miss
Hey,
Nick.
Miss Lee. Miss
Hope y'all
Margaret
had a
Nick, how
beautiful
you doing? Well, as we always say tonight, brother, it's a show where your opinion matters, and we welcome your comments and your questions at all times. We also ask you to like and share and subscribe to our channel as we move forward, guys. And we look forward to bringing you another nice show tonight. We're going to talk about a topic. Now, so this topic has been front and center with us the last couple of weeks because it seems like we haven't been able to avoid this. And that's something, this is the weather we've been dealing with lately. And I know you had a little bit of that affect you earlier today.
Well, I was dealing with it today for sure. But, the beautiful part about it is that realistically, this is, for me, as long as I can remember, the time that we've had a real serious spring. You know what I mean? We've been blessed and highly favored with like the super incredible spring we had with low temperatures or moderate temperatures, I should say, like spring-like temperatures, and no humidity, which is huge for Maryland. But I mean,
yes,
we just got hit with our first wave of like hotness. You know what I mean? That summer heat. That you went outside and you just took a shower and you got to the car and it's time to take another shower. Heat.
You're like,
So, you know what I mean, kid?
Oh, yeah. I feel you exactly.
That's what it is, man. But we here. Cheryl, Queen, peace and love. We got the legends from the past and the future TV in the building. Peace and love.
All right, Darlene Collins here.
Indeed.
How you doing, Darlene? What's up? What's up, legends? What's going on? Yeah, man, that heat. We just went from, like you said, we went from a mild spring to just blazing summer all in one snap.
We were slightly spoiled. We were slightly spoiled, though. You know what I mean, Q? We were slightly spoiled. We was getting a little comfortable. Like, I could go outside. This feeling so lovely. And it was like, hot.
Hey, imagine those people that keep that on a daily basis, man. We're blessed because some people deal with that all the time. So, it's all good. I always say I'm one who likes all seasons. So I can take this. I can take this for this extended period. I can take it and I roll with it. Like anything else, you learn to adjust.
You definitely do. You definitely do. And you get used to this in a second. In a couple of weeks, we'll be more used to this heat. Indeed. Peace and love, Mr. Dupree.
Mr. Dupree, how you doing? Mr. Dupree, I saw you had a nice weekend trip down in the Virginias. Hope you enjoyed yourself there. Had a good time.
I'm sure you did. Indeed.
Yes, sir. Down in the Norfolk, Virginia Beach area, Hampton area, which is one of my favorite areas as well. I haven't gone down there yet this summer, man. I gotta get a trip down there. Mimi, you got to put that on the charts, baby.
Definitely.
Margaret Nick, how you doing, dear? Hope all is well with you. Ready to get cracking here, brother?
Let's rock and roll with so much so. What's the vibe, Q?
Well, our vibe for the night, our vibe, we got vibe number 2, but it might be vibe.
And pontificate on life. We vibing under the city lights. Wherever the wind go take us. If it's good, we make it contagious. And we vibing, laying on black sand beaches. Thinking of what life teaches. So glad and fall from the deep end.
We doing vibing
under the city lights.
Yes, sir. We're vibing tonight as always, man. And vibing, we got some pretty good topics that we're vibing on tonight, man, that we're going to delve into. So we want you, as we always say, we welcome your comments and questions and your opinion because it matters to us. This is a show which goes back and forth. So your involvement is very important to us. We like to know what you guys think and how you feel about the subjects that we talk about. Tonight, there's not a guest, but we're going to talk about something that's been really going on with us. And our vibe number one, socially speaking, we're going to talk about the rising of a star. And I don't know if you guys know this guy or familiar with him yet, but this guy is rapidly becoming one of the hottest male actors in Hollywood. His name is Jameson Idris. And if you don't know him, you're going to know him. And we're going to break down, we're going to talk about him, what's going on with him, how he's involved with some major things right now, and maybe has some great stuff coming in the future as well. That's vibe number one. Following that, vibe number two, we got Arden's POV. Arden's point of view. Arden's going to break down a subject for us. He's going to break it down in a way that only he can. And I'm not going to give it away. We're going to wait till he drops it. But I want you guys to listen intently and see what Arden's talking about in his POV, point of view. After that, for our feature segment, we're going to talk about this summer heat. You know, it's hot. Hot fun in the summertime in the song, hot fun in the summertime. Well, hot fun in the summertime is fun, but heat can also be dangerous. We're going to talk about how it can affect our health and other parts of our life. Back to you, Lanny, because we got a lot to cover.
Apex is an underdog team trying to win their first race.
If they can't produce a win by the end of the season, it is over for this team. No pressure.
None. Every race is life or death for these drivers.
Sonny Hayes is a driver who pushes against the system.
We do what everybody does, we lose.
He's calculated and very wily. Joshua Pierce is a young phenom, a talented rookie. He has huge dreams of being champion. He believes Sonny's too old.
He not that old. That's a handsome man right there.
And reckless.
It's all right. You're just worried I'm quicker than you.
Are you even listening to me?
Not really.
Joshua reminds Sonny a little bit of himself in his younger days.
He's cocky. He's arrogant.
You were cocky. You were arrogant.
Sonny needs to figure out how to race alongside Joshua. But also, they're desperate. These are our final races.
They are running out of time. They need to get this win at all costs.
Jameson Idris.
Popular. Welcome to the table.
Yeah, this is all right. Let's do this.
Well, you've been acting professionally for the last 15 years, but this film, that's right, 15 years, but this film, F1, is really unlike anything you've done before, I've learned. And you all basically shut down Times Square for your premiere Monday night, and that's a difficult thing to do. So what does it feel like knowing the world is about to see you in this summer blockbuster, which is fantastic, by the way, because I saw it yesterday.
So you saw it?
I did. We all saw it. I think we all saw it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. Yeah,
it was great.
I'm really excited. I mean, I've been praying for this my entire life.
Wow.
You know, I came up under the late great Mr. John Singleton, who did Boys in the Hood.
Yes.
So many iconic movies, and he was always a champion of mine, always encouraging me, along with my mother. So to be able to share the screen with the gorgeous Mr. Brad Pitt, I'm blessed.
Well,
Apex is an underdog team trying to win their... Apex is an underdog.
All right, gentlemen. I don't know this brother. I'm a confess. I don't know who he is. I don't know nothing about him, but he seems like he has what you call charisma. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
No questions. No questions.
ladies or audience, if you know about this brother, drop a 1 in the chat group or say something where you know him from or something to that effect. But I'm going to learn with y'all tonight because Arden and Q, they know what's going on with their brother. So drop something in the chat group. Let me know. Margaret Nick said, I'm fine. It was in Canada last week, Niagara Falls. It was really hot there too. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's up
Glad you had a beautiful trip.
Yeah. All right, Q, tell us about this brother. What's his name? I'll be damn son, Idris. Is that his name?
Yeah,
That's not his real name. Damn son.
Damson. It's like pronounced Damson.
Damson. Oh. So his
ransom,
so his mother and father ain't say, what you had? And they said, we had a damn son.
That might have been the first time.
I'm gonna tell you a little
grandmother gave me the name.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about Damson Idris. His breakthrough performance, while he had other roles before this, the biggest role that jumped off was when he was cast as the role of Franklin Saint in the series. I don't know if some of you in the audience have watched it. The series called Snowfall. And the Snowfall is, if you've never seen the series Snowfall, which is on FX, ran on FX, the show ended at the last season. Went 6 seasons on FX. And he was cast in a starring role as Franklin Saint. And he was tremendous in it. That's the only way I can put it. He was tremendous in it, man. And it's all about the crack epidemic in the early 80s. And Arden, tell us a little bit about the show, man. I got to get some input from you on the show. How you feel about the show and how he rocked in that show.
I mean, he made me a fan of his acting, preview, because he acts like a teenager from California. And he's actually from Great Britain. So
correct.
He's believable in the character. I mean, so he really did an incredible job as far as him carrying that role, and that it was a lot of good actors in there, unnamed, people that's coming up also. But really good series, and more importantly, that it was somewhat lifelike. It kind of went along the lines of what was going on at the time with the CIA bringing drugs into the country.
And that's a whole nother story right there. Whole nother story. Something else we could cover on the show, but because like you said, Nacho, that was real life. That was
right. That was going on, and
and what had really happened. So
they connected it with the story, so it really was compelling.
Yeah. So that's where I was first really exposed to him in a major way, and now this brother is just blowing up. And he's in the #1 movie in America right now, F1, with Brad Pitt, along with a major movie star Brad Pitt, and they're rocking it right now, killing it right now. But not only that brother's up for some other stuff right now, from what we understand. Talk a little bit about that. What he's up for.
Well, from what I've heard, he was up for the role of James Bond.
Yes.
So that it's just, I don't know how, bottom line, I don't know if the ink is dry on that deal, so to speak. But bottom line is that, at this point in time, you even being spoken into the list of the people that could get that role is something that he hasn't been a part of.
That's another role that he's been rumored to be involved with. He's been rumored, and all the in Hollywood, the talk is that he's going to now be the star of Black Panther, man. Wow. How do you see that him as a fit for that? What would you think about that?
I mean, I think he's a good actor. I mean, just, depending on how he can work out with the fight scenes, the more you can do it with the actor in those scenes and the stunts, the better. But I mean, he's young, athletic, it seems, and seems like he'll do what it needs to do, what it takes to be the role, so to speak.
Yeah.
So it'd be interesting.
I go back. He said earlier, Lenny said he doesn't really know him, but he can tell already the guy has charisma. And Lenny, I'd agree with you on that. He definitely has the charisma. Handsome, young, handsome guy. He's got a bright future ahead of him, man. Hopefully, We wish you well. And audience, if you've never seen, once again, if you've never seen Snowfall on FX, do yourself a favor. Go back and watch that from season 1. The story will captivate you from from season 1, 6 seasons of it, and he actually grows along with the rest of the cast. They grow, Art. They grow from youngsters to young men, and all the things they go through, relationships.
I'm gonna have to check that out. I'm gonna have to check that out because
what's gonna be funny is when you look back at it and you see it's a period piece. So all the '80s, you know, mid '80s stuff. You're gonna see like all the big
curls,
beepers. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, word. Okay.
Yeah. It's gonna be funny. Like, yo.
Okay.
So,
and it's based out in South Central. It happens out in South Central. Is the root of where it all breaks off, but it covers other areas as well, and it involves. Hey guys, it involves our government. It shows you how dirty our government and grimy our government can get. And
what is the name of the show again? One more time.
Snowfall.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna peep it out. Shout outs to Kenny Adams. He couldn't join us tonight. He had obligations, but he will be back on next week. Our co-hostess, Mr. Mostis. Definitely shout outs to you. So, all right, we're gonna peek that then, gentlemen. I'll peek that next week. All right, you up, brother?
Oh, peace and love. Look, we're gonna talk about oil pulling this evening, and a lot of people aren't used to hearing it but it's a ancient oral hygiene practice where you swish around oil in your mouth like mouthwash, but you do it for about 10 to 15 minutes, then spit it out. And you definitely don't want to spit it in the sink, and you don't want to swallow it because it's going to encapsulate all of that stuff, and you're going to get it out of there. But traditionally, it's done with extra virgin olive oil, coconut oil, or sesame seed oil. It's claimed to remove harmful bacteria from the mouth, reduce plaque and gingivitis, freshen breath, whiten teeth naturally, and even support overall detoxification. It's actually going to extract the toxins out of your mouth. That's why it's so important that you don't spit it out. That you don't swallow it, is that you spit it out. And you want to most likely spit it in the trash, because if not, it'll clog up your sink for sure. But how it works, is if you think about like a sticky oil, like a trap for bacteria and toxins. As you swish it around, the oil blankets the fat cells and binds the fat cells with the bacteria, and like your bad bacteria that kind of cause bad breath and also infection. But when you spit it out, you're dumping all of that crud out with it. And modern studies show that it reduces bacteria, plaque, and it's just incredibly, good for you without the side effects. We're not going to go into the side effects of mouthwash and quite a few other things, but it's really important. It actually helps take the stain out of your teeth also. So, how to do it? Take a tablespoon of unrefined coconut oil. I do extra virgin olive oil or extra virgin coconut oil. Or you can use sesame seed oil. And you're just going to swish it around in your mouth for like 15 to 20 minutes. Don't gargle it. Don't swallow it. Like I said, it's going to be full of toxins. So you definitely, at the end of it, you want to spit it into a trash. Not in the sink. Pipes going to really mess that up. And that's really all you're going to do. After you finish, you just brush your teeth as normal. And it's good to go. But look it up. I would say try it for a week, 2 weeks. There's a lot of studies that kind of support this. But definitely check that out. Check that out. It's really helpful. And it's a natural way to do what people are paying and actually utilizing stuff that's extremely toxic. If you look at, what's in those other products that we use. So.
Well, now,
Yes, sir.
Angie, Dupree said she had never heard of that. Now, I concur. I'd never heard of that as well, and it sounds interesting. Something I might want to try. Now, you said 20 minutes. 20 minutes. You just keeping it, switching around your mouth. It's a small amount, so it's easy to hold on to that for 20 minutes. It should be, right?
It is.
Right.
It is.
So
and
how
I mean,
much? How much is it?
I do it
Arden,
sometimes
again?
while I'm in the shower. Like while I'm showering, I'll do that because I ain't really talking to nobody, and that gives me some time.
Yeah, good idea.
10
Good
minutes.
idea. Good
You know what I
idea.
mean? What were you saying, Lenny? I apologize.
No, I was asking how much. What's the volume, the amount? Is it similar to like a cup, a whole cup?
No. Just like a tablespoon. Tablespoon,
Okay.
maybe even if you feel like that's a lot after you do a tablespoon, cut it back maybe 3/4 of a tablespoon, and then just swish it around. Swish it around. I mean, it's like I said, it's an ancient practice. This is, thousands of years people utilized oil and did what they call oil pulling.
So it acts as an absorbent to extract stuff out of your toxicity out of your mouth, huh? Wow.
Especially when you start talking about like the like gingivitis. When you take that time and you kind of going around and doing it for that long in your mouth, you get a chance to pull it out of places where you might not hit with the brush, and it might not be able to sit on it. So after that, and you brush after it, it's almost like cleaning with the oil. If you
like
ever
a deep cleanse, almost.
Exactly.
Wow.
Cute.
Amazing.
Yeah. All right, once again, so people who might not have caught it, tell them the oils they can use again. I know sesame oil, coconut oil. Just break that down once again,
Sure.
one more time.
Extra virgin. I would say extra virgin coconut oil, extra virgin olive oil. Even like I would go with extra virgin sesame seed oil too if I was going to do it. Also, Trader Joe's has a triple filtered coconut oil. It's an extra virgin, but it's triple filtered. So if the taste bothers you or whatever else, that's a really good brand also. And just to real quick run back through it, it's basically a tablespoon of unrefined coconut oil or sesame seed, or like I said, not almond, but what's the other drink? Olive oil. And then just gently rinse it around. Like, and if it's hard to go up to 20 minutes or whatever else, do 10, 15. And
I like the idea of putting it while you're in the shower. That way you put it, you extend that time. Okay.
Right, exactly. Where you're not even thinking about it. And, it's